residents, I noticed 3 things that really stood out and 3 major concerns. One of which, of course, is crime, as we all know. The other is property taxes, especially with this revow coming up. And then a third was redevelopment here in Ward A. So let's talk about crime. And speaking of crime, what I've decided to do is put together a 5-point crime reduction plan. And I don't want that to just be my plan that I force on you. What my team plans to do is hold a community meeting, and those details will be available soon. We'll post it on the website. We'll create a Facebook invitation so that everyone is aware, and we will share that plan with you so that we can get some feedback from the community. We can get your input, and it could be a plan that we created together. Okay. And once we create that plan, then we can then present those ideas to the proper authorities in the city and see if they can do anything with them. And we won't wait until November to do that. Once the plan is done, we will do that. Because regardless of November, we want to see change in our ward, correct? Right. The other issue we discussed, property taxes. Now, there's not many things that we can do with regards to the revow, but what we can do is make sure that the community is informed. We can set up resources, and we can set up a resource center that's online that residents can use, and they can get information so they'll know what's going on. Or maybe they need to talk to someone. Maybe they don't understand how to do a tax appeal. That information should be readily available to the community because it is a big concern, especially since we have not had a property revaluation since 1988. So that's something that we really need to address. About a month or 2 ago, I attended a meeting where they were presenting plans for new redevelopment here in this area, particularly West Side near NJCU and this 440 area. And some of the plans that were in place for housing that were being presented really wasn't conducive to the Ward A community. And we discussed that at that time, and the residents were pretty annoyed with some of the plans that were put in place. So my goal is to make sure that we know what's coming into our community. Anytime that there are plans that are in the process of being approved or just even generated for thought, we should be having a meeting about that, and the residents should know, because we don't have the same needs that they have on the waterfront. So that same agenda isn't going to work. We need to make sure that Ward A stays affordable for the residents of Ward A. So this campaign, yes, is for me to win in November, but it's for all of us to win together as a collective because we share that same vision for Ward A. So, Ward A, are you ready to work with me?
Yes.
Good. I feel that Ward A is the best ward in the best city in the world, right? And we have so much potential, and it's time for us to activate that potential.
Amen.